What's up, YouTubers? It's Ernie, Blerd Without Fear. We're going to be continuing our Dark Nights Metal breakdown, picking up with Dark Nights Metal number 2. Before we dig in, I post new videos every week. Make sure to click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers, and also tap that bell button so you make sure you don't miss anything. By this point, the rest of the Justice League has been hunting Batman, trying to find him since he ran off with the Nth Metal. Everybody's out looking for him. Green Arrow, Constantine, Blue Beetle, everybody's trying to get after him. And they find him in the Amazon rainforest. And I mean, Batman is freaking insane. Like, you know, they always say Batman has a plan for everything. No. They take this a step further. He has a plan for just about every possible scenario that they're coming up with. Even to the point that he has multiple people in Batman costumes riding motorcycles or jet boats, whatever, jet skis or some shit, through the fucking swamp of the rainforest. And he's got Damian Wayne driving this huge Batmobile, and they're just going at it with the rest of the Justice League. And it's hilarious, to say the least. But the thing you gotta take away from this is that they led the Justice League into a trap. And this is when the Justice League realizes they got led into Swamp Thing's territory. And we all know Swamp Thing don't fuck around when it comes to people, you know, messing around in his, you know, forest. Really anywhere where the green can be affected. And Superman winds up finding Batman. He's like, hey, look, dude, you cannot hide from me no matter how many costumes you wear, no matter how many ways you try to disguise yourself. He's like, we've been friends so long, I know your heartbeat almost as well as I know Lois Lane's. And Batman's like, hey, look, fine, I'll level with you. I should have let you guys in on it, but I needed to get in front of this. I needed to take care of this and figure out what was going on. I couldn't get anyone else involved until I knew what we were up against. And we get a little bit of exposition from Batman here where he breaks it down and is like, hey, he talks about how Barbados has his followers treat their prey with 5 impossibly heavy metals, which they call the mantling. And Batman talks about how basically he has been treated with these metals, like how he was treated with Elektra when he got lost in the Owl's Labyrinth, the Dionysium when he fought the Joker, the Prometheum that was used when he brought himself back as Batman, and of course the Nth Metal, which he was exposed to during the casting. And he knows now that there's only one metal left before he becomes the doorway for Barbados. And this is when Superman finally gets wind that something's not right and ends up punching Batman through the chest, out the other side of him, through his back. And it's just like, whoa, wait a minute, chill the fuck out here, what's going on? Did Superman just go back to being New 52 Superman? I thought that Superman was dead. And then come to find out, it's not really Batman, it's Clayface. And Clayface, though he has become so good at mimicking Batman up to this point that he even had Superman fooled for a minute, but it actually wasn't really all Clayface. Batman had a transmitter pumping his heartbeat, the sound of his heartbeat, from Clayface. And at the ends of the earth, we find that Kendra Saunders has come to some hidden secret lair, you know, rising out of the lava pits. And this is when we figure out that she has been working with Vandal Savage. And not so much Vandal Savage, but I would dare say all of the major players. Some of the biggest immortals in the DC universe. Like, the Great Wizard is there. Ra's al Ghul is there. All these other characters are there. I mean, you would almost want to say that it's the Legion of Doom, but it's really not. It's really just a group of some of the most powerful people in the DC universe trying to figure out how to stop this. And, you know, they're trying to figure out what's going on here. And even Ra's al Ghul is like, look, I know Batman better than anybody. And if I know him, he is about to take the fight straight to Barbados. And Kendra's like, he can't do that. I mean, besides, he would actually have to know the resting place of Carter Hall or Prince Khufu. And of course, sure enough, that is where Batman is. And of course, Batman encounters the Dream once more, and the Dream is like, look, I cannot help you with this shit. You are 100% on your own. I can't really roll with you on this one, but I wish you luck. But of course the Justice League is already awaiting Batman's presence, and they beat him to the punch. And this is when Batman whips out his secret weapon, and it is essentially Baby Darkseid. And that's something that kind of goes back to the Darkseid War from New 52, but that's a video for a whole other day. And basically the idea we get is that Batman is planning to use the Omega Sanction to try to get one up on Barbados. But before he can enact that plan, Kendra reveals to Wonder Woman and Superman that Batman is not in the right place. He is not in the tomb of Prince Khufu. She destroyed that tomb a long time ago. They're actually in the tomb of Hafset. And this is when we see those strange cloaked figures from the end of the casting one shot. The Strigidae, or the Strigidai. I don't really know. I don't know how words work. And we also discover that the Court of Owls is involved. And that basically they knew this moment was coming, and they have been grooming Batman for this very same moment. This is one of those things, I kind of had to roll my eyes on this one. They decide to christen Batman in the final metal, which happens to be named, as they say, perfectly named, Batmanium. And I'm just like, no, dude, nah, that's dumb. That's real dumb. This is a dumb metal. This is where Dark Knight's metal kind of loses me at points, because sometimes I feel like they're just making shit up as they go along. I'm sorry, it's a dumb name, and oh god, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to throw any shade on DC, but yeah, no, there's no way. And when they do this transformation ends up taking place, and that is when Batman starts to mystify and like materialize into this weird dark energy. And that's when we see the door that Kendra warned about. And these weird, evil looking Robins with like, it's almost, they look like a cross between like Robin and the Joker. Just start like leaping out of the portal and just start laying waste to some of the Court of Owls members. And and Superman's like, Superman and Wonder Woman are like, dude, what the hell just happened? Where's Bruce? Where's Bruce Wayne? And that is when we see what I believe is actually Barbados, but we also see the nightmare Batman that Kendra was afraid of happening. And there's so many of them. We got the Drowned, who is like your Aquaman type Dark Knight, and the big Doomsday looking one is Devastator, I believe is his name. The next one with kind of the more cybernetic look is the Murder Machine, and that's your cyborg Batman. In the middle is the Batman Who Laughs, which you can kind of guess which one that is, who that's an amalgam of, your Joker Batman hybrid. The next one is the Merciless, and that's your Wonder Woman Batman hybrid. The next one will be the Red Death, which is your Flash and Batman mix up. And then the Dawnbreaker, who is your Green Lantern and Batman mashup. And of course in the very background, I'm pretty sure, is Barbatos. So yeah, there you go. That's a thing. Superman and Wonder Woman are like, hey, look, we're gonna beat you. This is like, you just wait and see. And Barbatos is like, y'all have only won because I let you. And he's like, hey, let me give you a taste of that dark multiverse. And he pretty much saps the energy out of them to the point where like Superman and Wonder Woman start turning damn near skeletal. That's where issue number 2 ends. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there, man, because woo. I won't lie, Dark Knight's Metal started off really rough for me, but the second issue I think got a lot better. There's still some weird stuff in here that I think DC got a little too DC on. DC is real bad about jumping in some strange territory, but you know what, hey, at least they're trying. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about Dark Knight's Metal so far, and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite Batman of the Dark Multiverse. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, and if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, Click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers, and tap that bell button so you make sure you don't miss anything. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Plus Ultra.